Embody the superhuman skill and brutality of a space marine. Unleash deadly abilities and devastating weaponry to obliterate the relentless Tyranid swarms. Defend the Imperium in spectacular third-person action in solo or multiplayer modes. Fight the enemies of mankind as Lieutenant Demetrian Titus in the sequel to 2011 Space Marine. And prove your loyalty once again as you are reinstated to the Ultramarines. Hold at bay the horrors of the galaxy in epic battles on far-flung planets and uncover dark secrets. To drive back the everlasting night, dive into a war of galactic proportions. Enjoy intense, gory and fast-paced third-person action with hundreds of enemies on screen. And purge the relentless Tyranid swarms made possible by Saber's trademark swarm engine. The Witcher 4 is inching ever closer. CD Projekt Red just revealed its next open-world RPG. The first installment in a new Witcher saga that's set to star Ciri as she begins her journey as a monster hunter on the continent. A gorgeous Unreal Engine 5 cinematic trailer showcased the look, feel, and vibe of the world CDPR is striving to create in its new Witcher game. A sprawling single-player epic that is charting a future for the franchise. Without Geralt at the helm. As something ends, something begins, are the studio striving to deliver the most immersive and ambitious open-world Witcher game to date. Here's what I will say. The Witcher 4 is instantly one of the most anticipated upcoming video games on the calendar. And one that is striving to upend the standard set by the best RPGs. The Witcher 4 gameplay experience is going to be familiar if you play The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, with some notable differences. While you'll be returning to the continent, CDPR is shooting for a more brutal dark fantasy world, with Ciri taking the lead as she tries to walk the Witcher's path as the old world crumbles around her.
People don't like you very much, do they? Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself. To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you. But the truth is, you scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep. You're either here to save us or destroy us. So now that you have all this power, what are you gonna do with it?
The gameplay is slower than Doom Eternal and has been compared to the original Doom, and that most of the combat takes place on the ground. The player is able to ride dragons and pilot Atlands. You are the Doom Slayer, the legendary demon-killing warrior fighting endlessly against Hell. Exploration plays a role in the game. While the Dark Ages features linear combat sections, there are also wide open areas. The player will end up returning to areas they have previously fought through to explore them. Glory kills will return, and the game features a parry system. The world of Elden Ring is getting a standalone multiplayer co-op action survival game that challenges players to band together in order to defeat the Night Lord. Aiming up in squads of 3 or daring to go solo, they must outlast a 3-day and night cycle, making split decisions about combat and exploration across changing maps to become strong enough to take down terrifying bosses at the end of each day. Players must choose from 8 unique characters, each with their own unique abilities and powerful ultimates. At the end of each night, players will face a powerful boss and, if victorious, awaken to bigger challenges. Each session will culminate in the 3rd night when they must face off against the chosen Night Lord. Individuals can fight the night alone, but strength will come in numbers. Nightfarers must learn to cooperate to take down these challenges, combining their unique abilities together for an unparalleled experience in the Elden Ring universe. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints upon her monolith, paints her cursed number, and everyone of that age turns to smoke and fades away. Year by year, that number ticks down and more of us are erased. Tomorrow she'll wake and paint 33. And tomorrow we depart on our final mission, destroy the paintress, so she can never paint death again. We are Expedition 33. Claire Obscure. Expedition 33 is a groundbreaking turn-based RPG with unique real-time mechanics, making battles more immersive and addictive than ever. Explore a fantasy world inspired by Belle Epoque France in which you battle devastating enemies. Pioneer is an open-world first-person shooter set in a haunting, alternative reality world where Soviet-era structures lie abandoned on a desolate, post-apocalyptic island. As in Mo, Pioneer emphasizes player-driven storytelling and social interaction, offering both P and PvP experiences. Players can engage in story-driven quests or faction missions, where building loyalty with various groups unlocks rewards and additional narrative content. Combat against other players is intense, with special areas designated for these confrontations within the Shadowlands. The game focuses on immersion, encouraging players to explore, strategize, and survive in a world where their choices matter. In Civilization 7, your strategic decisions shape the unique cultural lineage of your evolving empire. Rule as one of many legendary leaders from throughout history and steer the course of your story. By choosing a new civilization to represent your empire in each age of human advancement, construct cities and architectural wonders to expand your territory. Improve your civilization with technological breakthroughs, and conquer or cooperate with rival civilizations. As you explore the far reaches of the unknown world, pursue prosperity in an immersive solo experience or play with others in online multiplayer. The unbridled force of nature runs wild and relentless, with environments transforming drastically from one moment to the next. This is a story of monsters and humans and their struggles to live in harmony in a world of duality. Fulfill your duty as a hunter by tracking and defeating powerful monsters, and forging strong new weapons and armor from the materials you harvest from your hunt. As you uncover the connection between the people of the Forbidden Lands and the locales they inhabit, the ultimate hunting experience awaits you in Monster Hunter Wilds. Ghost of Yaite centers around the theme of underdog vengeance. The story is set in Hokkaido, Japan, in 1603, 329 years after the events of Ghost of Tsushima 2020. Players will take control of Atsu Erikoshi, a female warrior who adopts the persona of the ghost. Developers have claimed that players will have more control over Atsu's narrative and choices compared to Ghost of Tsushima.